Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to rank #1 with Perplexity AI and Pabbly Connect. So here in this video, we are going to see that how we can do complete SEO for our blogs that we are going to generate on WordPress. So here we are going to automate this process with the help of Perplexity AI and Pabbly Connect. So here what my objective is that in my Google Sheet, I'm going to add the detail of my topics that I want to generate blogs on. And as I'm going to add those topics in my Google Sheet, then automatically by using Perplexity AI, I'm going to generate all the content for the SEO like the keywords, tags, content and the title for my blog. Now automatically after generating all these titles and all these details, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post that on my WordPress account as a new blog. So here for my objective, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a connection between Google Sheets, Perplexity AI and WordPress. So here I'm going to build this connection with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, whenever I'm going to add new topic in my Google Sheet, then automatically by using Perplexity AI, I'm going to generate the content for SEO, and after generating that content, I'm going to post a new blog on my WordPress account. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can generate #1 ranking blogs with Perplexity AI and Pabbly Connect. So imagine here I run a blog or manage a content marketing strategy for a business, and here I want to generate high ranking SEO optimized blogs without spending hours doing manual research or content creation. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to integrate Perplexity AI, which is a powerful AI based content generator, with Pabbly Connect, and I can automate the process of creating SEO optimized blogs that have the potential to rank on the first page of search engines. So this automation can streamline my SEO strategy, and this will allow me to quickly produce well-researched content complete with keywords optimization, and that's ready to be published. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to automatically do all the SEO for my blogs that I'm going to generate on my WordPress account. So here for this, I have created a new spreadsheet in Google Sheet where I'm going to just add my blog topics. So here in this spreadsheet, I'm going to add my blog topics on which I want to create blogs. And now by using Perplexity AI, I am going to do all the research work like generating the SEO friendly keywords and the title that can rank my blog. And I'm also going to generate and embed or fit all the keywords that are required in my content for the blog. So here I'm going to do all this just by using Perplexity AI, and I'm going to automate this process with the help of Pabbly Connect. So here now, whenever I'm going to add new topic in my Google Sheet for my blog, then automatically by using that topic, I can generate all the SEO details that are required like the keywords, title and the content for my blog. And after generating all these details, I'm going to create a new post for my blog on my WordPress site. So here I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to build this connection between Google Sheets, Perplexity AI and WordPress without any coding and programming skills, just by using Pabbly Connect. So here for using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab, and I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If we don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then we can just click on this sign up for free button, and this will take only 2 minutes of our time, and we will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if we already have an account, we can just sign in and we will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, what I need to do is I need to click on Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to generate #1 ranking blogs with Perplexity AI and Pabbly Connect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Create. And here this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Now here in this window, I have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here in our workflow, we can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. So first I'm going to set up my trigger, and here for setting up my trigger, I need to first search for my trigger application. So here in my trigger application, I'm going to use Google Sheets. So I'm going to search for that and I'm going to select Google Sheets here. Now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab, and new or updated spreadsheet row will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. And for that, I need to use this Webhook URL. So this Webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Now for connecting these two applications, I need to follow all these instructions. And first I need to copy this Webhook URL. And now I need to take it to my Google Sheet account. And here in Google Sheet, I'm using this particular spreadsheet that is named as blog topics. And I want to connect this spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect. So for that, I need to go to extensions, and I need this particular extension of Pabbly Connect Webhooks. But if I don't have this extension, then what I need to do is I need to go to add-ons, and here I need to click on get add-ons. And this will direct us to the Google Workspace Marketplace. Now here I need to search for my extension, that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So I'm going to search for that. And here I will see my extension like this. So here what I need to do is I need to first install my extension, and I have already installed this. So I'm going to close this window, and after installing that extension, we need to first refresh our spreadsheet. And after refreshing the spreadsheet, we need to go back to extensions, and here we will see our extension in this list. Now we need to go to Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and here we need to use initial setup. So I'm going to open that. And now by using initial setup, I can connect this sheet one that I have in my spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to connect this sheet with Pabbly Connect, and for that I need to first give my Webhook URL. So here I'm going to give my Webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here, and now I have to give my trigger column. So here the trigger column will be your final data column, on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the Webhook URL. So here in my spreadsheet, I have this last data entry column, that is column B, and as the data will be filled in this particular column, then automatically I want that data to be sent to Pabbly Connect. So here my trigger column is going to be column B, so I'm going to type that. And now whenever I'm going to add new topic of my blog in a new row, then automatically that data will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Now here I'm going to click on send test. And here my test data has been sent successfully. So here I have sent the data of my first topic to Pabbly Connect as a test data, and I'm going to click on submit. And here my setup has been configured successfully. Now I'm going to close this window, and here I want one more specific thing, that whenever I'm going to add new rows with the new topic details, then I want that data to be immediately sent to Pabbly Connect. So for this, I need to take you back to extensions, and now I need to go to Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And here I need to enable this option of send on event. So I'm going to do that. And as I have enabled this option, so what is going to happen is that every time I'm going to add a new row in my Google Sheet, then automatically the data of that row will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So this is my test data response, and in this I have my trigger column, that is column B. I have the topic of my blog, that is best AI tools of 2024. I have the spreadsheet name, that is blog topics, and I have the date, that is 18th of September 2024. Now here I have received the topic on which I want to generate my blog, and here by using this topic, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a blog, and I'm going to do the complete SEO by using Perplexity AI. So here for my blog and for my SEO, my first step is to generate the keywords that are required for generating the title for my topic. And here for generating the keywords for my blog, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab. So here my action application is going to be Perplexity AI. So I'm going to search for that, and I'm going to select Perplexity AI here. Now I have to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and create chat completion will be my action event. So I'm going to select that. And now I'm going to connect Perplexity AI with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And for connecting Perplexity AI with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, I need to give a token. So for getting this token, I need to first log into my Perplexity AI account, and then I need to navigate to settings, where I will find the option of API. And in API section, I can generate a new API key, and that API key is going to be my token. So for generating this API key, I need to take you to my Perplexity account. I will go to settings. And here in settings, we can see I have this option of API. So I'm going to open that. And here in API, we can see I have this option of API keys. Now in this API keys option, I need to generate a new API key. And for that, I'm going to click on this generate button. And here we can see it has generated this API key. So I'm going to copy this. I will go back to Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to paste that API key here in this tab of token. So I have pasted that. And now I'm going to click on save. And here we can see I have successfully connected Perplexity AI with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. Now here first, for generating my content, what I need to do is I need to give my model. So I'm going to open this tab, and here these are all the models that I can use in Perplexity AI. And I'm going to use this Llama 3.1 Sonar Large 128K online model. So I'm going to select this. And now I have to give my role. So I'm going to use this role of user. And here I have these two other roles like system and assistant too. But I'm going to use user role here. And now I have to give the content user. So here in this tab of content user, I'm going to give the prompt that I'm going to use for generating the keywords for my blog. So here I have to give a prompt, and here my prompt will be, I'm giving you a topic for blog that I want to generate, create keywords for that topic for my blog, and only generate the keywords that I can use for my blog and rank. Do not add any special characters and just give me the keywords so that I can use them to create blog. So here this is going to be my prompt, and in this prompt I'm going to give the topic that I have received through Google Sheet. So simply I'm going to use my response from Google Sheet, and I'm going to map that here in this prompt. So for that I need to use mapping, and what mapping is? Mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping I need to click here, I will give a space, I'm going to open this response of Google Sheets. And here this is the topic of my blog, so I'm going to map that. And now I have completed my prompt. Now I'm going to scroll down, and I have all these other details here too. But here I'm not going to use any of these details because these are not the required details. I just need to use my prompt for generating the keywords for my blog. But these are the details that you can use for customizing your response to make your response unique and random. I'm not going to fill these details, but if you want to fill this detail, you can do that too. And here I have completed my prompt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down, and for getting the response and the keywords for my blog, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. So I'm going to do that. And here we can see I have received this response. So here I have generated the keywords for my blog, and here in this message content tab, I'm going to receive all the keywords. So here this is all the SEO friendly keywords that I can use for generating my blog. And all these keywords are going to help me in ranking my blog. So here I'm going to use all these keywords, and I'm going to summarize these keywords to generate the title for my blog. So here for generating the title for my blog, I'm going to again use Perplexity AI. And for using that, I'm going to add one more action step. I'm going to again search for Perplexity AI. I'm going to select Perplexity AI here. I'm going to use the same action event, that is going to be create chat completion. I'm going to connect Perplexity AI with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on connect. I have already created this connection between Perplexity AI and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to use this existing connection, and I'm going to click on save. Now here I'm going to use the same process. I'm going to select my model. So I'm going to use this 128K online model. I have already selected my role as user, and now I have to give my content user. So here I'm going to create a new prompt. And now here I'm going to give the prompt for generating the title for my blog by using and summarizing all the keywords that I have generated in my previous step of Perplexity AI. So here my prompt is going to be, I'm giving you some keywords for my blog. I want you to check those keywords and use those keywords to create one title for my blog. Create this title SEO friendly and don't add any special character. I just want the title for my blog. As a result, do not bold or highlight the title in the response. Now here after keywords, what I'm going to do is I'm going to map the keywords that I have received in my previous step, and I'm going to map that here. So I'm going to click here. I will give a space. I'm going to open this response of Perplexity AI. And here in this message content, I have all the keywords that I've generated. So I'm going to select this. And here I have mapped all my keywords. Now here I have given this prompt. And now by using this prompt, I'm going to generate the title for my blog. And this title is going to be SEO friendly. And this title is going to help me in ranking my blog. Now here I've given my prompt. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. So I'm going to do that. And here I've received this response. So in this response, I have this message content tab, and in this I have generated this content for my title of my blog. So here the title is Top AI Tools 2024, Rankings, Applications and Industrial Trends for Marketing, Productivity and Content Generation. So this is going to be the title of my blog that I'm going to post on my WordPress site. Now here I have generated the SEO friendly title for my blog with all the required keywords. Now here, as I have generated the title for my blog, what I'm going to do is I'm going to again use Perplexity AI, and this time I'm going to use Perplexity AI for generating the content for my blog, and in that content I'm going to use some keywords that are going to push my blog and can rank my blog. And simply by using this title, I can generate the content for my blog by using Perplexity AI. So here for that, I'm going to add one more actions tab where I'm going to use Perplexity AI. So I'm going to search for that. I'm going to select Perplexity AI here. I'm going to again give the action event. I'm going to connect this. I'm going to use the existing connection. So I'm going to click on save. And now first I'm going to select my model and I'm going to give my content user. So here now I'm going to give my prompt, and now with this prompt I'm going to generate the content for my blog. And in that blog content, I'm going to use all the required keywords that can help me to push my blog and can help in ranking my blog. And in this prompt, I'm going to give the title of my blog so that I can generate specific content for my blog. Now here I'm going to use a specific prompt. And if you want to use all these prompts that I'm going to use here in my step, then you can just clone my workflow and you can use all the prompts from my workflow, and you can get the workflow in the description. Now here I'm going to give my specific prompt. So here this is going to be my prompt, and in this prompt I have mentioned all the specific steps that I want to use. Like here I have given the prompt for writing the authentic, fresh and engaging blog using some bullet points list, and here I have given the instruction of giving me the response in HTML format so that I can use that content or the response for creating blog in my WordPress account. So here I am going to use this prompt, and now in this prompt I'm going to map the title of my blog. So I'm going to click here, I will give a space, I'm going to open the response of Perplexity AI, and here this is the title of my blog. So I'm going to map this, and now I have completed my prompt. Now simply by using this prompt, I can generate SEO friendly content for my blog, and in that blog I'm going to add all the required keywords that can help in pushing my blog. And now I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received the response. So I'm going to scroll down and now I'm going to open this message content. And here we can see I have generated this content for my blog. And in this blog, I have all the HTML tags. Now here as I've received this content, and in this content, I have this particular line of HTML. Now here from this content, I only need the content for my blog, and I need to strip down these particular lines like the HTML. So for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a particular tool that Pabbly Connect offers, and that is Text Formatter by Pabbly. And by using Text Formatter by Pabbly, I'm going to split down some specific lines that I don't want in the content of my blog. So for that, I'm going to add one more action step here. I'm going to search for Text Formatter by Pabbly here. So I'm going to select Text Formatter by Pabbly here. And now I have to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And here I'm going to use this text parser as my action event. So I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to connect Text Formatter by Pabbly with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on Connect. Now I have to give my text. So in the text, I'm going to use the content of my blog that I've generated by using Perplexity AI. So I'm going to click here. I will open this last step of Perplexity AI. And here this is my message content or the content of my blog. So I'm going to map this. And now I have to give my text match after and text match before. So here I have to enter the text, after which I want to extract the string. So here in my content, I'm going to use this word HTML as my after text. So I'm going to type that here. Now I have to give my text match before. So I'm going to scroll down to my content. And here these three commas are going to be my text match before. So I'm going to type that here too. So here I have given my text match before. Now as I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button, then automatically I will get the required content that I want to use for generating the blog in my WordPress site. Now here for getting my blog content, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. And in this result tab, we can see I have received my response. And in this response, we can see this is the content that I need for generating my blog. So here, this is the content of my blog. And in this content, I have all the required keywords that can help for pushing my blog. And this blog content can be used for ranking my blog. Now here we can see that I have the title of my blog and the content, and these details are fully SEO optimized, so I can directly use these details to create a new blog post on my WordPress site. So for that, I need to add my last action step. So I'm going to click on this Add Action Step button. And here for creating the blog on WordPress, I'm going to search WordPress as my action application. So I'm going to search for that, and I'm going to select WordPress here. Now I have to give my action event, so I'm going to open this tab, and create a post will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to connect WordPress with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on Connect. I will click on Add New Connection. And now for connecting WordPress with Pabbly Connect, I need to give my WordPress username or email, WordPress password, and base URL. So here first I'm going to give my base URL, and for the base URL, I need to take you to my WordPress account first. And I'm going to find my base URL in my path URL. So I'm going to click here, and this is my path URL, and I'm going to copy everything till this WP3. So this is going to be my base URL. So I'm going to copy this. I will go back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to paste that here in this tab of base URL. Now I have added my base URL. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the username or email of my WordPress account and the WordPress password. So I'm going to fill that detail here. And here I have added my username and the password, but here I have this important note that says to use this integration, ensure that the WordPress REST API authentication plugin is installed and active on your WordPress site with basic authentication configured. Please set this up before proceeding. So before making this connection, I need to make sure that this WordPress REST API authentication plugin is installed on my WordPress account and it has been set up with all the basic authentication. So if you don't have this plugin in your WordPress account, then what you can do is you can just click on this hyperlink and you can install or download this plugin from here. So after downloading and installing this plugin, you can check this plugin in your WordPress account. So in WordPress, you need to go to plugins, and in plugins, you will see your WordPress plugin of WordPress REST API authentication. So after installing that plugin, you can see your plugin here and you can configure this plugin according to you. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here I've filled all the required details. So I'm going to click on Save, and here I've connected WordPress with Pabbly Connect. Now first I need to give my post type. So I'm going to open this tab. Now I want to generate a new blog. So I'm just going to select post as my post type. And now I have to give my post title. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to open the second response of Perplexity AI. And with this tab, I have generated the title of my blog. So I'm going to map that. And now I have to give my post content. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of text formatter by Pabbly. And here, this is the content of my blog. So I'm going to map this. And now I have mapped all the required details. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. So I'm going to do that. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have generated a new post with my blog on my WordPress site. So to check whether I've created a new blog on my WordPress site or not, let me take you to WordPress. I will go to Posts, and here in Post, we can see I have just created this new post that has the title of Top API Tools 2024, Ranking Applications and Industry Trends for Marketing, Productivity and Content Generation. So here we can see this was the title that I've generated by using Perplexity AI. So I'm going to open this post, and here we can see that this is my blog. So in this page, we can see I've automatically used all the content that I've generated by using Perplexity AI, and I have also used the title that I've generated by using Perplexity AI. Now here we can see I have successfully created this post on my WordPress site. Now to check how my blog is going to look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this link of my blog. And here we can see that this is my blog, And here, this is the title of my blog. And in this title, I have all the content that I've generated by using Perplexity AI. And this is the SEO friendly content that I've generated simply by using Perplexity AI. And in this, I have added all the required keywords that are going to push my blog and that are going to help me in ranking my blog. So here I have generated all the SEO details and I have completed the SEO of my blog by using Perplexity AI. So here I've successfully automated this process of doing SEO of my blogs, and now I can generate #1 ranking blogs with Perplexity AI with the help of Pabbly Connect. So here I've successfully created this automation between Google Sheets, Perplexity AI and WordPress. And now what is going to happen is that every time I'm going to add the new topic in my Google Sheet, then automatically by using that topic, I can generate the keywords, title and the SEO friendly content that are required for creating a new blog on my WordPress site. And as I'm going to generate all those details, then automatically by using those details, I'm going to create a #1 ranking blog in WordPress. So here I've successfully created this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, I have connected Google Sheets, Perplexity AI and WordPress to automatically generate #1 ranking blogs with Perplexity AI and Pabbly Connect. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Google Sheets, and my trigger event was new or updated spreadsheet row. Then I have set up my actions tab, and in my actions tab I have used Perplexity AI, and by using Perplexity AI I have generated the keywords, title and the content that is required for ranking my blog. Then I have used text formatter by Pabbly so that I can get the content of my blog in the required format. And after using that, I have used WordPress as my last action application, and here create a post was my action event. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow, and I'm also going to add the link of my workflow in the description. So by checking out my workflow from the description, you can use all the prompts that I've used for generating the content for my blog, and you can also check out my workflow from the description. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.